Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are following me anywhere, you know that I love to forage mushrooms. It is June and foraging season here in Colorado. I love to forage anything from a bolete to an oyster, and that's what we're going to be working with today. You can use cultivated oysters, but we're going to use these that I found over the last several weeks. As I like to say, let's not overthink cooking mushrooms. This is a super easy way to make pressed mushrooms that you can use for this dish and others. If you are using foraged oyster mushrooms, you want to kind of pick over them. And then I do brine them in some salt water just in case there's one or two worms that want to stay with me and I don't want them in my dish. So yeah, pick over them, brine them, and then what I like to do is just rinse them and put them onto a cookie tray and let them drain and air dry for just a little while, maybe about an hour. And you can skip this step if you are using cultivated mushrooms. Now this works really well if these are extra large mushrooms. When I do use cultivated, I do order these from the market. So I'm using a Panini press for this application. You can use a bacon press, but these are a dime a dozen in thrift stores right now. So go get you a Panini press. You want to do this application. And go ahead and start heating up your Panini press as we get our marinade ready for our mushrooms. This is a simple marinade. I forgot to put the bottles out, but it's 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and a splash of liquid smoke. If you have smoked soy, that's a bonus. Add in a teaspoon of granulated garlic and a teaspoon of black pepper. You're ready to go. So dip your oyster mushroom in, be sure and coat it on each side, flip it over, pat it down just a little bit so that basically, mushrooms are sponges, and allow them to sit for 5 to 10 minutes to absorb that liquid. I used to do longer, like an hour or two, but honestly, 15 minutes max is just fine. Place them on the Panini press and place them in such a manner that 6 are roughly the same size, and then close the lid and Panini away. Flip them to make sure that they're evenly cooked on both sides, and then set aside and cook the remaining of your oyster mushrooms. Honestly, I just like to serve them as is with a little bit of easy peasy aioli sauce on the side, but you might choose to also, as in my cookbook, to wrap them around some plant-based chicken or maybe some red peppers, but honestly, this presentation is just lovely. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure and click subscribe so that you get the latest short video on easy peasy things you can do to eat more plants and eat well and live well. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.